In this lecture, we are going to learn about another important string method in JavaScript called as replace method. The replace method in JavaScript is a powerful tool for manipulating strings. It allows you to find specific patterns within a string and replace them with new content. The replace method searches a string for a specified value, which can be a string or a regular expression, and then it returns a new string where the first or all the occurrence of a given string will be replaced with the specified replacement value. And the original string remains unchanged by the replace method. Let's try to understand replace method with some examples. So here we have the first example. What we want is, here we have a string called hello world. Now in this string, we want to replace this word world with JavaScript. So for that, we are going to call this replace method on this message, which is storing this string. And to this replace method, the first argument will be the word which we want to replace. And the second argument will be the word with which we want to replace this word. So let's see this in action. So here I have this message variable, and in this message variable, I want to replace world with JavaScript. For that, on the message variable, I'm going to call the replace method. To this replace method, the first argument will be the word which we want to replace, in this case, world. And then the second argument will be the string value with which we want to replace this world. I want to replace this world with JavaScript. And this replace method, it is going to return us a new string. In that new string, the world will be replaced with JavaScript. So this replace method, it is not going to modify the original string. Let me go ahead and let me store it in a variable, and let me simply call it as str1, and let me log str1. And if I save the changes, you will see that it has logged hello JavaScript. So in this message variable, this world has been replaced with JavaScript, and a new string has been created by this replace method, and that has been returned. Let me also log the message. So I'll copy this message variable, I'll paste it here. If I save the changes, so this was the original string. From the original string, the replace method replaced this word with JavaScript, and it returned a new string. Here we can also replace characters. So for example, let's say I want to replace this exclamation with, let's say, dot. So to the replace method, what do I want to replace? I want to replace an exclamation, and I want to replace it with dot. If I save the changes now, you will see that in the original string, we have an exclamation, but in the returned string, which this replace method has returned, there instead of exclamation, we have dot. So this is the use of replace method. Now, by default, the replace method will always replace the first occurrence of the string. So for example, here if I have two exclamations, then only the first occurrence will be replaced with the replacement value. If I save the changes, you will see only the first occurrence has been replaced with a dot in the original string. Now, what if we want to replace all the occurrences? For that, we will have to use regular expression. So for example, let's say here we have this string text, which is storing this string value. And in that string, I want to replace this test with, let's say, experiment. So let me go ahead and let me comment this. And let me create another variable. I'll call it str2. And this time I'm going to call replace method on the text variable. So I'll say text.replace. What do we want to replace here? We want to replace this value test, this string test. And here we don't want to replace only the first occurrence. Instead, we want to replace all the occurrences. So instead of passing this test as a string value, since we want to replace all the occurrences, we will have to use regular expression. And to use regular expression, first we need to use slashes like this. Inside that, we will specify which word do we want to replace. Here we want to replace test. And since we want to replace it globally, we are going to use this G flag. And this tells that this replace method should replace this word test globally. That means it should replace all the occurrences of this test. And with which it should replace this word test, it should replace it with experiment. Okay, let me go ahead and let me log the test string and let me also log str2. If I save the changes, okay, here we have an error, and that is because the variable name is text. Okay, let me save the changes now, and you will see that in the original string we have this word test, but this test has been replaced with this experiment, and it has been replaced globally. So all the occurrences of test has been replaced with experiment. So replace method has replaced test with the value which we have provided here, and it has returned us a new string from the original string with the replaced value. All right, then remember that this replace method is case sensitive. So let me comment this, and here we have this third string, a variable called greetings, which is storing this string hello there. Now in this hello there, let's say I want to replace this hello with hi. So for that, let me create another variable. I'll call it as str3, and now I'm going to use replace method on this greeting. And there, what do we want to replace? We want to replace hello with hi. Okay, now remember that in this string, this hello has this h in uppercase, but here we are specifying this h in lowercase. Okay, so if I go ahead and if I log this str3, let's see what happens. If I save the changes, you will see that this hello has not been replaced with hi. And the reason is replace method is case sensitive. So this hello with lowercase h is different from this hello with uppercase h. So if we want to do this replacement without checking the cases, again, we can use regular expression. So I want to replace this hello, and I want to do a case insensitive check. Okay, so replace hello regardless of its case with hi. So here it will do case insensitive check, and then it will replace any word where the word is hello, no matter what is the case of that word, it is going to replace it with this value hi. So now if I save the changes, you will see that now the hello has been replaced with this value hi. So this is case insensitive check. Now this replace method, it also takes a second optional argument, which is a callback function. And you can use this callback function to perform some operation on the string value. So for example, what we are doing here is, here we have a string value where we have some numbers, and using this replace method, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to find all the numeric values in this string, and we are doing a global search. So we are trying to find all the numeric values. If we don't specify this global flag, in that case, it will only search for the first numeric value. But here we want to search for all the numeric values. And once we find it, this callback function will be called. So whenever a numeric value will be found, that numeric value will be assigned to this match variable. And what we are doing is, we are converting that numeric value. Since it is a string, in this string, these numeric values will be a string value, right? So first we are trying to convert it to integer value, and then we are multiplying that integer value with 2. So in this case, we are going to get a result like this. So all the numeric values here that has been multiplied by 2, and in the result, we will have the double of that numeric value. Let me show you this practically. So here I have a string. Let me call it as numeric string, because in this string I also have some numeric values. So here I'm trying to find all the numeric values in this string, and for that I'm specifying this G flag for global. It is going to find all the numeric values in this string, and I want to multiply those numeric values with 2. So in the result, if I go ahead and if I save the changes, we have an error here. Okay, I have changed the name here, so it should be numeric string dot replace. Let's save the changes again, and you will see that the first number is 1, but in the result we have 2. The second number is 2. In the result we have 4. The third number is 3. In the result, we have 6. So all these numbers are doubled. So we can also pass an optional callback function, and we can execute some logic to create a replacement value. So earlier we were passing some string values for replacement, but this time we are passing a callback function here, which will create a value by executing some logic, and that value will be used as the replacement value. So the second argument, it is not actually optional argument, it is mandatory argument. The only difference is here, as the second argument, we are passing a callback function. Instead of passing a string value, we are passing a callback function. And this callback function will calculate the replacement value, which will be used for replacing the matching values. Now here, if I don't specify G, in that case, only the first numeric value will be replaced with the calculated value, as you can see. So this 1 has been replaced with 2, but other numeric values are same. So that's why we specified G, because we wanted to replace all the numeric values by multiplying it by 2. Then, as we have already seen, we can also replace a character in a string with another character. So here in this text string, we want to replace this dot with exclamation. And since we are specifying this G flag here, that means we want to replace all the dots with this exclamation. If we don't specify this G, in that case, only the first occurrence of the dot will be replaced with the exclamation. So this is the use of replace method in JavaScript. It is used to replace a string with another string. Now in JavaScript, let me uncomment this. So here, in order to replace all the occurrences of this word test, we used regular expression, and there we specified this flag G. Now in the newer version of JavaScript, we also have another method called replaceAll. So let me create another variable str4, and now on the text, this text is storing this string value. So on that, I'm going to call this replaceAll method. Okay, and this replaceAll should replace test with this value experiment. Okay, and now let me also go and let me log str4. Okay, so here let me log str2 first, and then let's log str4. If I save the changes, you will see the result is same. The test has been replaced by experiment in both the cases. In the first case, we are using regular expression with the replace method, but in the second case, we are using replaceAll. So if you want to replace all the occurrences of a string or a character in a given string, you can use replaceAll method. You do not need to use the regular expression like this. So this is all I wanted to cover in this lecture. If you have any questions from this lecture, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.